Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Street is Watching. This is The Loud Lounge. My name is DJ Slim, and my next guest needs no introduction. And when I say this, you already know where it's about to head to. Well, she's a multiple award-winning artist, singer, songwriter, and performer. Of course, she also has an alter ego called the Dragon. Dragon! Show some love to the one and only EFYA Nokturnal. Give it up! And I've been in her DMs like crazy. I said, every platform.
Wow.
Platform, be it Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I've been in your DMs like crazy.
Goodness, go and check it and make a comparison.
Yeah, Charlie.
I will, and then put in the end how it started and how it's going. Right?
No, see, I'm a starstruck. Like, finally I meet my queen. My queen is up in the building. So good to see you.
Thank you so much.
You're looking amazing.
Thank you.
Just a swag and a crowd, naturally. Yeah. Because I'm thinking, okay, so school me a little bit on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your early days growing up, right?
Yeah.
You have a superstar mom.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, Ubia in our era, our generation, we need greetings from abroad.
Mm-hmm.
And I never knew, said, no, your mommy.
Okay.
Later on, I'm being said, oh, mom, and it was like, okay, so how was it like living with her? I mean,
Right.
in the initial stages, because
My mom is a very, very amazing human being. Totally. First off, she's amazing. She's very, she's just a sweetheart. And she's a mother to all. She has a very, very warm heart. So, I had a very lovely upbringing. Yeah, but I was always a mommy's girl.
Okay.
Yes. So I was with her a lot. When I wasn't with her, I was with my grandparents.
Okay.
That's when she would be traveling like
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
But I guess growing up, she also became my friend and then my sister.
Oh,
So
okay.
which was lovely. I really love the relationship I have with my mother.
But were you traveling with her
Yes, sometimes.
on those trips?
Yes.
First country, I'm okay, country.
I would remember it was somewhere in the UK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At what age was that?
It would have been a very young age. Most of what I remember is from the UK and like in Europe, especially Germany, because there was a lot of Ghanaians there.
Okay.
So, but what it is I should probably leave me with my auntie and then go on the rounds and then come get me and then,
Okay, so
here.
she will leave you with the auntie in UK.
Yes.
And then we'll call you in some other countries now and send them back.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So your first country out to Kwanko was the UK.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is, we're talking 1994, 5-ish, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was born in Patasi. So I'm a Kumasi girl.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Show some love! Osekum in the building!
Wow. So I was born in Kumasi, which is why I decided to go to Yasantua for secondary school.
Town.
Yeah, say hospital. But not yeti if you do my if you yeti.
Okay.
Me mami ebusia for free every ho. Yes. And na ye nananum every ejuso kwa homa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was born in Kumasi, then moved to Accra later on. I don't remember which age, but I went to different like nursery schools here, learning skills. I went to Achimota a little bit. Then that's when my mom got remarried. And then we moved to Ashoman Estates, which is where I think I basically grew up. Yeah, I would say most of that. But before then, we were moving around a lot because it was just me and my mom.
It's kind of hard
so
to
when she got married, we got settled. And I think that's where I made my first group of like school friends, like from GSS.
And I'm sure that might be like pretty hard to maintain friendship since you were moving around a lot.
Yeah, I didn't really have a lot of friends growing up as a young kid. My family is very big. So my friends were my aunties and my uncles. There was a lot of us. My grandfather, my grandparents had like 10 kids. Wow. So my mom is the first.
Okay.
So like I grew up with my aunties and my uncles. They were my friends.
Yeah.
But when I started JSS, it was better. Then I went to Garrison. That's where I went from class 1.
Okay.
Yes, and I think I left at class 4 to go to the school in Ashoman Estates.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's like a wild journey.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very wild journey.
Very, very interesting.
But
Sometimes I
having
think
a
about
superstar
it.
mom, I'm sure you had back then you had like preferential treatment in school. You had that thing.
You would say maybe, but I don't.
Because it was on primetime TV.
It was on primetime TV, but I think I would have felt that more when I was in secondary school.
Yeah.
But for me, right, when I was in secondary school, being my mom's child was more of like
it was a flex.
It was a flex, but it got me into trouble.
For what?
For being pretty, knowing how to sing, knowing how to dance, being like a teacher's pet. It got you into trouble with the seniors. I used to sing my seniors. Yeah, I used to sing for my seniors to sleep.
Oh, it happened to you too.
What? Oh my God. Do you know like how many you sing for? Yes, I also a voice.
Tony Enda.
Oh my God. And then the dancing. Sometimes they just make you dance. And it was a lot until I discovered that if you're a sports girl, nobody messes with you.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I was in Yasantua, first year, they recruit.
Yeah.
And then I went there because I was fast, very fast. So I became a sports girl. That. Yeah. I was very, very fast. I used to do the interco. I used to do 4x4, 200, 100, hurdles, long jump, high jump. Yeah. Yes, it was like 7 events in one.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was exciting because for me, I had been a sports girl ever since though. Like even before like JSS, I used to run kayak. We used to go for all those things. So it was something that I used to do.
Any medal to that effect?
I have a couple, but they're all in my grandfather's house.
Race, man. Which event was that?
Probably
is it 4x4? I think I've heard about the 4x4.
Yes, there was a time we won. I think we've won a couple of 4x4.
Yeah.
We asked them to our team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was telling me about that.
About how I used to be a sports girl.
Yeah, a friend of mine.
Well, do you know what it is? If anybody would remember, it will be the Prempe boys.
He's a Prempe boy.
Because what happened was, I used to be very popular for training grounds because I used to wear these like trainers. Accra girl, Awaba Kumasi. I mean, my sneakers, all of those kind of, I mean, the drip, you feel me? So, and of course, like, be my mom's daughter, and then the fact that like I was one of the top like dancers, you get me, entertainment. We used to dance. We used to have a girl group, Mini Tiffany. Yeah, Mini Tiffany, because Tiffany was in my school too.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so we used to rock the stage. We used to rock the stage when we were in secondary school. Anybody that went to Yasantua at the time we were there, yeah, we were rocking the stage.
That's supposed to be 2002-ish, right?
Yes, that's the time we went. 2002, I'm thinking. Yeah.
2002, right? Yeah. Because, virtually around the same year group.
Where did you go to school?
Pukwai.
Was?
Yes.
No way.
Katachi.
Wow. Okay.
During that time, I quite remember, the Akata slopes are born, right? So, time they decided, we want to end it. Yeah, because the girls, no disrespect. No disrespect.
There was a time that it was...
Because, I quite remember around the 2003, 4-ish, like, Owas boys no more Yasantua girls bar.
There was a time.
Mad rush.
I think it was also during our time.
Yeah.
So there was a very high competition for the Yasantua breed. The spec was lit. Yeah. And I think our time, it was that time, they had the big ballers. Yes, and you guys had your own, but it was a certain kind of beef.
Yeah. We had to compete. It was
an exciting time.
And Prempe boys also for some reason like the Louis girls also decided there
was a switch, right?
And our SPS at that time, the girlfriend was Yasantua.
Oh, maybe that's what happened.
Yeah. So we decided.
I think it was the SP.
Those
things I think they encourage wherever the combination is supposed to come from, right?
Yeah.
Or where where it started from in the olden days. Yeah. But it was exciting for me because I never had that experience where
you never had a boyfriend in any other school like.
No. I think I dated a Prempe boy that was a rapper sometime, but I'm so Ojai Hoko Abutri. One says that time ne dear. Okosana Yenti for a while. Yeah, his name was Ghetto Phil. I think no.
I know him.
No.
I know Ghetto.
No.
Yo,
no,
Phil.
No.
Phil my G.
No.
Yo.
No. Do you know what it was? No. Do you know why?
Yo.
It was crazy because I think there was a time where he wrote me this very legendary 24-question letter where I think a senior took it and started like spreading it around. So it became a thing. So I think, shit. And then they heard it to in Prempe. Once they saw maybe that visiting, no. And now best try me to know be a name. Say story, and it was one of those. It was a very interesting time, though. Yeah, it was an interesting time. But I think like we broke up, and then I dated a Pisekan for a while till I finished school.
Oh, we'll change you. Yeah, we'll change your combination.
Because I mean, I'm an Accra girl.
Because Phil came back. I think Phil came back to the university.
Oh,
Ken University.
Wow.
Yeah, we were in the same.
Because I think he did travel. Yeah, because I think that was the last of my head.
Yeah, he came back. Yo, Phil. Hey, shouts out to you, Phil. You do everything for the brotherhood.
For the brotherhood.
But what are some of your greatest memories in school?
I mean, being a sports girl was very exciting for me. I can't even lie. I really loved it. It really taught me a lot of discipline. Yeah, because we used to wake up at 4.
And train.
Go to training, and we had to go to the stadium. And father was our coach.
Okay.
Yes, that's the man that coached me.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's legendary. Wow. So you do 25 laps to start. You get me?
To start?
Yes, to start before you come and collect your workouts. Yeah, so I think that's mainly one of the reasons why I'm naturally fit. Yeah, so because
talk about your performances and how you just don't short breath.
The energy and all of those things. Yeah. But I can't even say I work out as much as I used to when I was younger, which I should. But, sometimes I get lazy naturally. But I do maintain a regimen that keeps me active.
Like how frequent is it on frequency?
I won't even lie. I would say like for real, I would say at least twice a week.
Twice a week?
I can't even lie. But once a week, I do a sort of movement.
Okay. Just to get everything?
Just, to mobilize it, because I can't be weak. Never.
Yeah. But, I mean, from that athletic background and, Yas Antoine, music caught up with you like school level,
bro.
Right?
It wasn't even going to be like that. Truly. Every time I tell this story, it makes me think about it like the reason why I believe that my journey was set out is because there was no way, I think, regardless of how beautiful my voice was, there was no way I was going to go and be a musician if I didn't do Stars of the Future.
Okay. So how competitive was that era? Stars of the Future. How competitive was it?
It was really competitive. I think because it was one of its kind.
Yeah.
A lot of people were ready to showcase what it is they had, So we had people that had real voices, people that had been training with choirs, people that be singing with like opera, so many voices. And when you're looking for variety, the best thing is to put out the word and let everybody come as they are.
Okay.
Not trying to pretend to be anybody. I mean, of course, at that time you have to sing somebody's song.
Yeah.
But if you were a singer like how I was, you would know what kind of song to sing to impress everybody. So I knew what it was.
But before hitting Stars of the Future.
But I didn't think they would pick me.
Before hitting Stars of the Future.
Yeah. I used to sing in church.
Okay.
I used to sing in church, Assemblies of God.
And
Missionettes. Yes, I used to sing, do singing competitions for church.
Okay.
Yeah. So we used to have the missionette choir.
You had that.
You had to bring. Oh no, I've been in the church choir since I was like 6 years old.
Okay, so you don't show microphone or crying.
No, I had quite some training, but that mainstream audience is not the same as Christian audience because oh she nyom ne cry because yeah, but like if you're singing a Whitney Houston song for a competition, you had to learn the song in its fullness, this pitch, whatever key, modulations, whatever diminuendos, crescendos, and everything that needed to be done musically. Like you can't mess it up. So that was also a good training for us because it was a long time. I think it was like 3 months that they were doing the competition till the final.
Yeah.
You
so
know?
that was the time that you got into contact with your group member?
Yes. I met Irene at the competition.
And then you decided to form a group?
Yes.
Whose idea was that?
Charterhouse put us together.
Hey, Charterhouse for you.
Yeah, I think it was, I think there wasn't a girl group in Ghana.
Yeah.
Apart from Daughters of Glorious Jesus, or maybe what's her name? Jane. There was another Jane and something. Jane and Venice. Yes. And I loved them so much. And because my name was in it, you feel me? I was digging that shit. I used to sing their songs. And so, I mean, the idea of a girl group was not new to me. And, it gave me a lot of grounding.
Why 2? Not 3?
Because it was, we were the 2 girls in the top 3. And then Ramsey was in the middle.
Yeah.
So they was like a girl group instead, I think. Yeah.
No rapper at some point?
I mean, I think at that time I used to rap, so.
That's how I say whole lyrically.
Open, I don't know. Wow, you are such a Kumasi boy.
Yeah.
It's cool. What's your area?
Area of Kumasi, I'm talking Aija. I'm talking Bomso. I'm talking Kote. I'm talking Amakum.
Deep. Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Amakum before?
I know Amakum.
Yeah. Trap. Yeah. Trap.
Deep.
Yeah. Deep.
Wow. But I feel like it's different now, right? I haven't lived in Kumasi since I finished secondary school.
Oh, okay. But how excited were you when you heard the America vibe?
But I mean, it was very exciting, because we know that we can rap. But it's because of how our rap is different. Yeah. Yeah. And for it to be like be marketable worldwide, I think is a great time. I'm feeling B's traps. Yeah. I sent him some music.
You sent him some music?
Yeah, I hit him up. I was like, yo, banger.
Wow.
Most of the time that's what I do, I just DM you.
So,
because I have a lot of music, bro. I have a lot of music. There's so much music. So sometimes I know people are intimidated by me. Please just approach me. I feel like if you know you're good, you won't feel weird about coming to,
Okay.
I know. Don't be scared. I know I'm a dragon. I don't bite till you bite me. Okay?
Let me ask you about the group. One question about the group, and then we can move on. Whose decision was it to, split the group?
Oh, it was both of us.
Okay, decided.
Yeah, we had a 3-year deal. It was done with, and then we decided to go solo.
Solo.
Yeah.
Was it the best decision?
I think for both of us it was.
Okay, yeah. But individually yourself, how has that impacted your career?
I got to go solo and become Big Dragon.
Big Dragon. And that's a good move. Would there ever be a time that we'll do like a 20th anniversary or 15 years anniversary?
Of Irene and Jane?
Yeah. Would there ever be a time?
It depends. Right now Irene is fully like a gospel artist and I am a mainstream artist. Yeah. So depending on where we meet, I think God can make anything happen. But I would love to make some music with her.
Let me put you on the spot on this round, right? I'm looking for the best music group of all time. There's a conversation that I put out there. There's a tall list that I put out there of some of the greatest groups in Ghana. Okay. I want you to give me your best music.
List? Wow.
I want you to give me your best. Now, these are the names that I put down. Daughters of Glorious Jesus, number 1.
Wow, if the gospel people are among, it's going to be tight.
It's going to be tight. Yasapon and Asmafo. Brothers. VIP, VVIP, Jane and Bennis, Susie and Matt, Alabaster Box, R2Bs, 4X4, Nkase, Ancestors, Achame, Triple O, Keche, Praye, Tego Sisters,
Wow.
Dope Nation,
Wow.
Entry, Wuta, Reggie and Bowley, Bookback, 5-5, William Mike, Double, FBS, Wulome, Nakurex, Lumba Brothers, Lamem Gang, Sibo Brothers, and Asa Cowboys.
Wow. You want us to pick how many? Top 5.
Top 5.
Top 10.
Okay,
how many people is it?
Let me see.
It's 20 something.
Yes.
Right? Top 10.
Top
right?
10. Yeah.
Let me see. First off, R2Bs.
R2Bs.
Yeah. First off. Then after that, Daughters of Glorious Jesus. Then Yao Sapon. Okay? Then Brothers. Right? Brothers comes. Then I have to see the list. Let me see.
See. I have it here.
So I've picked how many?
You have
4.
4 now. Yeah.
4, right? Susie and Matt, definitely. Okay.
5-5, 5-5.
Wulome. Yes.
FBS.
Wulome, Asaka. Mafaseng.
Grr. 6.
VIP.
7.
Wenimwechi. Ahunkanwo.
Okay.
7, right?
Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Tego Sisters. Wuta. Akabako.
Yanko. Dididum.
La Même Gang. Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Greatest group of all time according to EFYA.
Because I feel like these people have that group of songs, not just one, that can change the trajectory of a party.
Yeah.
If it's dropped.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Brothers.
Simple.
What? Simple.
Charlie.
What?
Charlie. That song, Charlie.
Prayer. Brothers.
No, but one for Prayer and come home.
No.
Prayer is not in your top 10.
Well, they're there for me, guys. You are there for me. Don't watch that list, yeah? Oh, wow.
So what advice would you give an artist who is a group of artists that have decided to form a group, like music group?
I mean, I think participation helps because you all get to bring a little bit of yourselves to make whatever is going to be in the end. It helps you learn how to work with other people. Yeah. Let other people lead. Yeah. Depending on what it is they're doing, and then learn how to sing like them, be like them. If there's 4 of you in a group, in the end, you have 3 other things that you've learned to be like, and you take it with you in the end, because in the end, everybody's going to be a solo artist.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless unless maybe like Dope Nation, they're twins. I don't know how.
For life.
I don't know how.
But P Square, at some point, they went solo.
Bruh, Ghanaians are different. Yeah, like we are stubborn, but like we're not that stubborn.
We are stubborn, but we're not that stubborn.
But we don't know what happened for them to separate. So if it's that powerful. Okay. But I'm just saying, unless everybody wants to go solo, but I believe that it helps you to build teamwork and also learn from each other, and develop in your own way, but still having these little things with you that you've carried with you because you've been able to be in a group. Talking about teamwork,
the Miade house. I was watching TV, right?
Yes.
And I've forgotten the name of the show, but it was one of the big events, and then Wiz was on.
Okay.
And Wiz, after the performance, like, Starboy Worldwide, and we have EFYA, and we have this other was like Jesus.
Wow. That's what you were coming to? Yeah. The whole thing? Okay. I really thought you were coming to talk about something else.
It was like Jesus.
You were like Jesus. Afa. Yeah.
10 years after R2Bs came out, it was like, it was just in the heat of the moment. Your man talked about Starboy Worldwide wasn't really like a thing. Like, record label. And I'm here confused. I'm like,
oh, that's what they said, right?
Yeah, in an interview. And
Okay.
before the session, right, I was on Google. I asked Google to help me. Give me more information about it.
You Googled me.
I have to.
You
Google yourself?
Me. Not really.
Sometimes,
not often. Yeah.
But sometimes you just want to see
We want to do it. We want to do it when we check what comes up in the search engine for information to update. Because sometimes we want some certain information to be there when you click the EFYA.
Okay.
Like now, when you search it, first thing that pops up is No More Tears EP is out now.
Yes.
So it's like fresh news all the time because we don't want the old news to be what is representing us, especially on the Googs.
But Wikipedia has Starboy Inc. attached to it. Yeah.
Okay, because yes, there was an affiliation at a certain point.
Okay, so it was really a record label.
It was a record label, but there was an affiliation with the Ghanaian artists, the other artists, just to be able to put each other on the map, especially knowing that Wiz had that platform to like accentuate us a little bit more than we were at that time.
It did it.
And things like Daddy-O happened. And because of that, things like Skin Tight happened. So I think we made a point at that time and still made the best out of that opportunity. And because of that, you know, I'm still here and popping.
No, you are popping.
It's popping.
Daddy-O was on this movie. This blockbuster was a soundtrack.
There was a time it was used for the soundtrack. Yeah, it did a lot of things. And I'm grateful. Bag, right? I'm grateful to be part of that.
Bag and buy.
I'm getting
bag
you.
Bag.
We're grateful always to God for putting us in the right place and for His grace. You know, it's the only reason why we're still here. It's God's grace.
But for the relationship with Wiz and some of the things that he did, I mean, Skin Tight obviously influenced Mr. Easy's career. I mean, that is easy, right?
Yes, Mr. Easy. That's the song with Mr. Easy, yes.
It influenced his career a lot. I mean,
I believe it was a very, very monumental time for African music.
Crazy.
Yeah, it did change the trajectory of how people see our sound, knowing that we are advanced in our own way, and the fact that we are open to do different genres because of how I sang on the song and how it represented what type of African music and where it was developing to. I think it was a good time, you know.
You have that thing, that presence in these two markets, the Ghanaian market and the Nigerian market. It's like it's seamless. You're able to just cross over into that market and just bounce back over here. I don't know how you did it.
I mean, after university, I took some time out, went to go and hustle in Lagos. Yeah, yes, I did. That's why.
If you are Bomimu.
What's that?
Bomimu.
Oh, and yet Bibiasa, it's just me going to Lagos as an artist from Ghana.
Okay.
By myself. By that time, I had a couple of friends who know this person, that know this person. So I got myself into the system doing live shows, little live shows here and there, at libraries, at jazz clubs. And then I met Matthew, who was the person that used to do industry night. And I told him that, bro, put me on the mic. I could, you know, and I'm a Koseho. So from there, they took me on tour. So I went on my first industry night tour. I went to Port Harcourt. I went to Abuja. I went to some other countries in Nigeria. Then started infiltrating the industry at the time, doing songs with people like Lynx, Bosch, you know, TZ. There was some songs with people like what's his name? Show Them Camp, you know, which was very, very monumental in my Lagos upbringing. Icon. There was a whole bunch of people that we created a community where between us and them, I also introduced them to a lot of the Ghanaian artists that they developed to love and want to work with, which now created a kind of like synergy between the Ghanaian artists and the Nigerian, especially when it came to alternative music. Because at that time, I was singing tree on jazz music, you know, and dropping things like A Moment's Notice, which was now featured in some movies here and there. And then Best in Me happened. And then Little Things happened. And then
you wrote Best
I'm in Loving You Now. It was written there's the thing that always happens. I have to always make sure I don't mix them up. It was Best in Me was written by Akwabwa. Yes, he wrote it and then sent it, and then Richie produced the music. Yes, and then Little Things was written by Asem because he wanted a female to sing it because he felt like if he sang it, it would just be too soft because he was a hardcore rapper. Yeah, but he was like, because I was the best female vocalist at that time, it was just right that I sing it.
No, best female vocalist. That category.
I mean, yes, I believe that I have made a monumental statement when it comes to vocalization in Ghana. But I would also like to say, as of now, there's some really amazing female vocalists in Ghana. And I'm so grateful that
top of mind.
To be talk of mind.
Top of mind.
Okay, like you don't know what they're called.
No, like,
do you know them?
I know some.
I know like Titi also is amazing vocalist.
Okay.
Right? Sinner Soul, amazing vocalist, right? There's a girl, Abiana, amazing. Esefle, amazing.
I think I've heard.
There's a girl, she has curly hair, Baba J, amazing.
Okay.
Yes, Rhea Boss. Rhea Boss is one of the most amazing vocalists that we have in this country. And sometimes I get so mad, but I know that girl is gonna be amazing for Ghana in such a high level way because of the tone of her voice. There's some artists that sometimes we don't notice them because they're not making noise.
Okay.
And I just want to put it out there that
not everybody
not everybody has to make noise to be heard.
Okay.
So sometimes when you put your ear down, try and look and try and hear the people that are not making noise. Because
you just give them the biggest cosign right now. I mean, so many people who are going to watch this podcast will get to now search.
That is wonderful, guys. So if you haven't checked any of those female vocalists that I spoke about, go check them out. They're amazing. Some of them are already in the limelight.
Yeah.
Some of them, there's a gospel artist also that I love. I listen to so much music because I love to educate myself and infuse myself with new vibes every day.
There's that, I think that's why they call you the godmother, because like you keep everybody around you, like you keep looking out for the young ones too.
Yeah, I'm grateful, and I like and love the fact that they feel safe around me to be able to talk to me about things, and I'm always open to help anybody that feels like they be comfortable to talk to me. Because for me, when I was coming up, I can't even say I had like a female person that was in the industry that was like
you could reach out to.
There wasn't really enough there. They were either very, very, very older or either they felt like I was competition. So there was no way I would be able to be comfortable around you. But
whose idea was it when you dropped Abofra with Miss V?
Yeah, I mean,
Links
is always going to be family to me. Richie and us Dems, because of what the music was at the time, we were coming up. We had each other. Yeah. So I would go there and go work with them. It was so crazy to me how I never signed to Links, because there was a time where I felt like I was a Link actress. But
most of the songs also.
And we work well together, very, very well. Richie's amazing at what he does. He's OG and he knows what time it is, even now. So it's exciting all the time to have conversations with him.
But Abofra was like a concept of like godmother.
Yes, which at that time, even though I was very, very younger at that time, also it was good to be seen as that, and also to portray that kind of unity among the female artists, which is something that I'm very for.
That's why I got upset when I saw a couple of publications online. Whenever there's a new artist, a sensational artist, they start some form of comparison. We were talking about this before we put it on the cameras, and I've been dragged on social media a lot.
It is the dragging.
Yeah, they drag me. Almost dragging me on.
Almost drag you.
Yes. They almost dragging me when there was this comparison.
Say you drag you. Every time you drag you, just phone say wakobo asema EFYA. So and now one can maybe inka obian so nka. Nti eno so adwuma anyame dia de. Ashe on santi drag okra. Just when say
it was I don't know if you saw it, but this is what I woke up to news around Jackie, right? And she's an amazing talent, also from Kumasi.
Yeah.
We love her so much.
We do love her.
Yeah, I love her so much. But, some of her handlers were pushing a certain agenda on social media where I think was so unhealthy.
Oh.
And, the comparison, like, when there's a new artist, they're like, oh, forget about this artist.
Yeah. But, I think...
that thing really doesn't sit well with me.
I learned that thing from Sakode, right? Every time when you are an amazing artist to a sense where you are seen as the top of the game, everybody's gonna come for you.
Everybody.
Do you understand?
Yeah, well, baby.
Now it's like, for that, I see it as, okay, if you are able to be compared to somebody who is of a greatness, you should feel like you're doing the right thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because if you come and you're rapping and nobody compares you to Sakode, you're not doing it. You better wish they compare you so that you make comfortable say me a better chance Sakode. Also, I say now do so.
Mileage, yeah.
Because one here no see yes boy be aba, but you better than Sakode. Me enquire then. Yonko tie no. Into when you say enkofo wo hono man, you bet me compare you to.
Yeah.
So that you will know that there's greatness in you.
Yeah.
And if you focus on what it is that you have to offer, one day they will be comparing you to somebody too.
Okay, so as an entertainment guy, right, I see it from a different perspective. I see the relationship that could be marred if it's not controlled. That type of comparison is not controlled.
But I think those things, because of agenda now, and we know that can be created.
Yes.
We know that the timeline...
It's intentional.
We know that the timeline can be manipulated.
Yes.
We know that the algorithm can be fed.
Yes.
Now, depending on how much is fed, I think it remains on the artists themselves not to breed the beef that is bred on the streets in the relationship that they have with each other. I don't think no matter what people say on the streets, there's gonna be a glitch in whatever relationship I have with any female artist. And it's not like it hasn't happened.
I might try.
People do that. People try and pit. Then maybe you now go and get what is the word? Triggered, right? Then you go say something. Then now you've given them the headway. So it's like, it depends on how you want to feed into whatever energy is brought. My guy.
But you see them because you're active online.
We don't know how to encourage healthy competition in the Ghanaian industry. I think that is it. We don't know
how to set the tone.
Yeah, for just healthy competition, because we can only pace ourselves. Like, it's good that you wake up and you feel like, bro, I saw that video that they shot. I want to shoot one like that. Let it inspire you to move. I want to record music like that. Because you hear it, you love it.
Yeah.
Anything that say when you eboswa say your fans
of course,
for you to be interested in not I mean, instead of us pitting it against each other, why doesn't it become a healthy competition kind of situation where it inspires everybody to get on their A game? So it's not my fault that you can't sing, right? But if you want to be on my level, you gotta learn how to sing, right? So what are you going to do? Are you going to stay there and hate? Or you're going to go learn how to sing so you can actually come and compete with me when it comes to the vocals? Stop do you get what I mean? It should inspire you.
Unless you bring one catfish from the river, you are not going to be at the table.
I feel like all of these things, then this one will come and be saying that, bro, put it into the work.
Yes.
The only way you can show that you on top is the work. None of the talk, it really doesn't do nothing.
You have this relationship with the Nigerians. You've been in their markets. You know how do they encourage this type of healthy competition?
Bro, everybody's on their toes because everybody wants to do something and like be proud of them saying that I'm the top Nigerian artist. That's why they have healthy competition. And there's nothing wrong with that. In the end, guess what? If we all back up each other and do all of these things, we're all going to be on the same table.
Where is the heat coming from? Is it from media or fan base?
I mean, the fans sometimes don't help because they start the beef.
I'm harding.
Yeah, but it's provocative. It keeps the people going.
They like
it. It makes you wake up and you want to see if they replied. You understand? It gives you something. We all think about it. It's like for whatever thing, whenever all of these things happen and all the endorphins is flowing in your body, we know science is science. Enzymes are created and they make you happy. You out there, you lit as fuck. Cause what? Your favorite artist dropped. You're happy. Now you want to express yourself. Somebody doesn't agree. What did they mean?
Get the fuck out of here, man.
You feel me? Like, bro. Yeah. And if you have the kind of fan base like that, I don't know if I don't think I have a crazy fan base. I think the Gingams are,
classy.
It's bougie because, you know why? It's bougie because
social media.
It's bougie because we don't use our killers on the timeline. We use our killers in real life. So it's like it's not the timeline that it's not there.
Meet on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, and then we'll see what you're gonna do when it comes to that. But it's nice on the timeline because we're all saying what we want to say.
I see you sometimes getting very active on social media.
No, I love Twitter. Oh my God,
you're in
it's
most
there.
spaces. What? In most of the spaces,
No, I love to. I think I got into the spaces a lot more, when we were all locked down, everybody became everybody's friends. So it was like, I do pass there sometimes, once in a while. And because I'm nocturnal, I work very late at night.
I was about to ask you that. Why nocturnal? Like for all the words?
For all the words, I don't even know.
So is it a part of the brand now? Is that a Fiat Nocturnal?
I don't know. I think because I made my EFYA the biggest EFYA, and every like most EFYAs changed the way they spell their EFYA to my EFYA because I did that. I think because of that, the Nocturnal just separates me from every other EFYA because there's a lot of them, and I don't mind it.
For algorithm purposes?
For algorithm purposes, that's fine because in the end, I mean, I'm the real EFYA. Everybody will know it. And I can't.
Dragon.
Yeah, and I own the name, so.
The Big Dragon too?
Yes.
What's with the Big Dragon?
Oh, she's my alter ego. Yes.
And when Big Dragon comes out, it's supposed to be...
I mean, I think she just does different kind of music. She's much more, she does much more experimental music.
Okay.
Yeah, where it's like she will go out of the norm to experiment on some weird stuff.
Okay.
If you listen to the kind of music that she does, which is exciting because, discovering all the different parts of yourself and being able to express how differently they are is witchcraft. And I do it very, very well.
So but what genre of music has been like?
She would not have a limitation to what genre that she is supposed to do.
She'll step into anything.
She would do it if she wants to, because that's what she wants to do.
So I'm expecting a Big Dragon spitting some fire bars on a dope Asaka beat.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's not like she can't rap. But also, there's a lot of things that she's wanted to say that would be seen as maybe...
controversial?
Yeah, and then she's like... The thing is, nobody will probably ever see her, but you will hear her music. Yeah, she will be described as a character and a cartoon. Yeah, so...
Some of the subject matter that Big Dragon can touch on?
Intense sexual activity.
Intense sexual activity. Explain with the aid of a well-labeled diagram.
I think you have to talk to her about that. Next time, maybe you invite her to your show.
Yeah.
And then when she comes, then you guys can have that conversation. I don't like to misrepresent her, and she doesn't like to be misrepresented. Because sometimes I say some things and think that that's what she would say, But that's not what she was saying. She doesn't like that at all.
And then she will meet you at some side and tell you that, yo, look.
Yeah, truly, she would come at me. She will. And I don't need to deal with that. Like, I'm a queen. I'm bougie. I don't fight.
If my special guest today on the show, man, it's loud, having a kick out of this woman. I'm enjoying every bit of it. Your relationship with Sarkodie is one of the most enviable relationships of all time, man.
Really?
It's musical relationship. It's crazy, man.
It's beautiful.
You people virtually raise so many kids. Like,
did we?
Yes, because the thing is, most people think you are in real life, like real life partners. For real, because the chemistry on
there
every
is
song
no
is
one. There is no one that thinks that Sarkodie and I.
No, on that level. Like, but
I think
chemistry.
It's just a very
nice chemistry.
delusional concept that people are refusing to let go.
More relationship now.
Yeah, but
every song that you guys have touched, right, has something different.
I think it's just a musical
relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like we always say, like we've been saying for 15 years now.
You know something? Sarkodie, before we started this conversation, I was about to ask you, what's like the greatest thing that advice that Sarkodie threw at you and you realize
has ever told me?
Yeah.
He would always say that I should always remain true to myself because of how I am, especially just me. As an Aries and very, exciting and a warm-hearted person and sweet and so giving, and as mother, you tend to now forget sometimes to like not care. And I used to a lot. Cause
you cared about so many things.
A lot of things, And then he'd be like, nah, just be yourself. Because for whatever I'm gonna be in my future, it would be because I always stay true to myself.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think that's the magic that is in my craft. Okay. And that is the magic that has kept me till now. Because everybody loves me because I'm always true to myself.
I love that part because I had a conversation with Sarkodie sometime. And I was, I'm hip hop, right? So my head triggered by how there's stuff around him and that he doesn't respond to them. So people go at him hard. Sometimes people go at him hard. Like, Mike, nala kasabiye kabi. Because sometimes I feel Obi Betro on the side of the story, right? And there are two sides. In fact, there are three sides to every case.
A couple.
Right? Yeah, a couple more. Because your side, my side, and the truth. And Mike will be like, he has that Daddy Lumba type of approach to life. Nigga doesn't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's on found. And he might respond to the thing like 2 or 3 years later. And son, I can't answer him. So we met like in Brooklyn. He had a Skip Marley show and I was there and we met. I was like, so sometimes why don't you talk about it? And he was like, Charlie Slim, I can't answer my say. Because Nipanaf, it's a preconceived thing.
Yeah, and most of the time, if you talk about it, it gives him more energy.
It gives it life.
And I think growing up, we have decided that we're not going to give energy to things that do not better us, things that are not safe for our mentals. No. You can say what you would say, like, I will not talk back. Like, I barely talk back. When I see a situation, I will see from all the angles and pick the best that suits me. Sometimes it's not just keeping quiet. Sometimes I deal with some of the situations that you hear. I just don't deal with it in person.
For real?
Yeah. You feel me? And that doesn't even have to involve me. Honestly, most of the time, by the time I see me cry me diffufu. And I'm sorry. Hey, bumpire. Yeah, because in the end, God's grace. It's God's grace that will take us.
Let's talk about your TGMA performance.
Who?
Now, before we enter that side proper, who decided to carry my queen?
Who decided it?
To carry my queen on this this crane?
I think it was just how Charterhouse would envision my return to the VGMA stage.
Yeah.
I think it would be a metaphor for the fact that I have been given a God-given voice, and it would be nothing short of me coming from the skies as an angel.
Wow.
With an angelic voice, singing a song about God.
Oluwa.
Oluwa is my helper, which is off my EP, No More Tears. So I think the last performance I did was 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so as coming back, I think it was a very iconic way to come back on stage at the TGMAs. Now that I was, so it's like, it's my first TGMA performance. It's like, because all of the other ones were VGMA.
Who put that performance
together? Would be definitely Kiki Banson, my music director.
Okay.
Yeah.
Costume and all that. That veil.
Everything. Everybody had a part.
That veil thing.
We had a costume. We had a designer who knew what to do with what it is that we had expressed. And the Chatterhouse production team, also Yom, also with Kiki, would have come together with a concept and said, yeah, maybe we should just let her, fly and do something exciting. I'm not sure if anybody's done that in that way.
Nah.
Yeah, so I think, we're trying to break
boundaries. I think
Ghana's
music history when it comes to stage performances, make sure that movie is something very daring as that. I think Shatta did one Guinness Erupt concept.
Okay.
I think he came on a crane left here in the side. But that was a caterpillar, like a proper caterpillar. Like, yeah, I think Shatta did something that daring. But you had things you were secured, right? You were secured to the
Yes, we were strapped in totally.
Okay.
Yes, we were.
I'm on my insurance.
Yes, I was strapped in. And then we had dress rehearsal.
Yes.
Had practice, and everything was secure.
I was close to the stage and I realized that when it was happening, right? When you got down from the crane, they had to put it in that smoke, and the choir came around you, and they were unzipping everything.
Take it off.
Take it off.
So I had to now wiggle myself out.
How were you able to maintain your posture 10 feet in the sky?
Wow.
Were you not scared?
I wasn't scared. I definitely wasn't scared. I was excited. It was like my overexcitement for me. I was excited to give an amazing performance, And every time I'm on stage like that, with that kind of energy, there's always another voice inside me who is watching every move I make. But there's also other voices. There's one of them that's watching the vocals. There's one of them that's watching the moves. There's one of them that's watching your expressions, your hand movement. So there's a lot of things that's going on in my mind personally. But the thing is, I've done it so many times and I've practiced a lot when it comes to these kind of things, that I know what to do depending on any kind of situation that occurs. Yeah.
If the church will wiggle a little bit,
we still know what to do, for in case even like any accidents, we know what to do still. And I'm just grateful I have that, as part of my training. So it was very exciting for me. And I just wanted to give something iconic that when everybody goes back to, it will always be a lovely memory.
When you got down, right, you were able to set the tone again for us to party.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm waiting for EFYA to tell us what to do. And she was like, yo, we're about to get into that party mood. No, so I could you one side. I'm saying, Kai. It is about to go down.
Yeah, it was a very, very
Uptown Funk rendition of Super Super.
We did the Uptown Funk rendition of Super Super. Yeah, we did. Yes, we like to, expand the music and also just let the world know, because we knew that it was a worldwide stage. A lot of people were watching all over the world because it was streamed live. Yeah, just to let everybody know that we do know how to do the music.
One of my best performances of the night.
I'm grateful.
Yeah, I think I was on several platforms and I said it. Top 3 performance of the night will be your set, will be Nasi's set, and Stoneboy's set.
Yes. Definitely, Nasi was amazing. Stoneboy set was so good. I couldn't believe, because when we're doing rehearsal, everybody will come and do theirs, go because the time was tight and everything. So it was not everybody that I saw. So I was excited to see the performances that I didn't see already at sound check and stuff like that. So yeah, shout out to Stoneboy. Congratulations to him for winning Artist of the Year. Yeah. Big love. He works so hard, and I do believe that he deserves every accolade that he gets. Definitely.
You came back into the auditorium to watch some of the performances, right?
Yes, for a bit before I went home because I had a long day. I didn't wait to the end though.
Okay, so you left at what time? What time ish? What was the event? I think
after the last nomination I had was mentioned. Okay. Yeah, because I was pretty tired, maxed out. It's been a long 2 weeks.
But for the performances, right? Nasi's performance.
Yeah.
When he had like the band mixed with the hip hop.
Yeah. It was very, very, very exciting for me because those guys were comping. I saw it. And I know what it was. I know what they were doing. I know exactly what it was. And that's the beautiful thing about music. There is no barrier. There is no bondage. It's really just a fluid, mix of whatever.
I was about to ask you this, right? Because he did a drill rendition of Aseda.
Mm-hmm.
But, the Christian fraternity, there's that thing that keeps happening whereby, like, when there's a feature from the secular world, there's a scene. I don't get it. Like, I still don't get it. What is your position on that? Like,
I guess it's because of how the artist. Yes, I did. And even before that, I had done a gospel song with the woman, Celestine Donko. Yes. So I don't think there should be any confusion between those things. Because you can't say you are a child of God and then you are not accepting other people. Because in the Bible, it says that we are made of him, right? So if we are God and you don't want to accept me because I play secular music, then that means you are not accepting of yourself.
Preach.
So for whatever it is you think that maybe I might be a sinner and you are not, and that we should not be put on the same platform, don't you think that is your opportunity to win me over to your side? How are you going to win more souls if you are still chilling with the Christians? Aren't you guys already supposed to be what? Saved?
Yes.
So you need to come. If you want to come and convince us that we should come to your side, more Christians should be doing things with people that are the secular side for them to say, bro, that song I did with you changed my life. And now I want to do gospel music alone. How are we going to experience the miracle of God in our life if we don't put ourselves out there?
Exactly.
What if the gospel musicians are using us to change all of us our life? We need souls, no? Because they say no, as I say you manage chi aso. As I chi aso be out to say come you boss secular music now. It's so there na that it is say no, but it say no bisa. So if I love the secular music so much and all the gospel music sounds like secular music, what are we going to do? We're going to start singing the gospel music that feels like secular music. There's no definition about the process of what the sound should be. It's the word.
Exactly what I've been saying.
Yes, but I think that, we are very, very, Ghanaians are hypocrites. I always say that. But regardless of that, let's not hide behind Christianity to go and abuse musicians just because they want to work together. I don't think it's fair to anybody.
Okay, so when it comes to music, right, I believe the differential for a gospel song would be the message in the song, right? Some also believe...
What's the thing? Kirk Franklin did so many songs with secular artists that changed people's lives.
Yes.
right?
They were able to tap into their market and
the market for it to change people's lives. Here's my shoulder, you can lean on me. Truly, if there isn't any other powerful way to, like, I put a whole gospel song on my album. Anyway, what am I saying? I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do and serve my God in my way, regardless, whether I'm a secular artist or a mainstream artist. In the end, I don't think I make violent music or music that tells people to go and harm each other.
Yes.
Right? But there are people that do that, you know.
Oh, so, for real.
Yeah. So as long as I'm not doing that and I'm spreading the message of love, truly, because what do? I sing about jamming. You know, my music is for bougie, like rich aunties. You feel me? Like, stop playing. Wake up feeling good. I feel like Uber super.
Super.
My gym is sika. Truly, we are not even trying to harm anybody. Boys no cry or it's just because they be talking about the woman's body, her bum shaking like this, her this is that, her waist. Nobody is really Ghanaian artists don't even go so deep to be nasty. The nastiest we had was that guy. There was some guy that did a video. There was some time, I think it was
my guy. That's my guy.
Yeah, there was a video. Most of the time it's the videos, right? The boys will not do the video. Maybe it's vulgar because girl, maybe that's your chance.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't think the gospel secular movement should be cancelled totally. I feel like it should be a way where we are also just, you know, coming under one front, which is God.
Yeah.
And, you know.
EFYA's my special guest today. I'm enjoying the conversation. The new song is out. So is the album already out? Or
the EP is already out. The EP is called No More Tears. It has 4 songs on it.
Okay.
It has Mr. High. It has Mr. High, which I just dropped the new video for.
Okay.
And then it has Oluwa, my helper. It has Set Me Free. And it has No More.
No More.
Yeah, so it's a compilation of songs that should gradually take you on a journey of the highest level of self-love.
Okay.
To where you feel like, you know, you reach that part in life where you need to like either grow or die.
Either grow or die. Okay.
And then you choose growth because everything comes together.
But growth is hard.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know why they made it like that?
Growth is change.
Bro, the biggest hack in life is discipline.
Okay.
Right? We just been structured in a way where we are disciplined in the wrong things. That is why we are all not structured. If you see somebody that's disciplined in their life, you know how they live their lives and you know what it is that they want for themselves. Yeah, it's just that it's not easy. But when you structure yourself in a certain way that you see that is good for you, you feel better and you look better.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's why they made discipline hard. You have to be disciplined if you want to grow. So for all the things that come with it, discipline, self-love, you know, consistency.
Yes.
Key. Consistency and the belief that regardless of whatever is thrown at you, you will find a way out. Choosing to fight the good fight and making sure that you win regardless of whatever situation you find yourself in. Not just because of anything, but because you choose to be a winner. Every day I wake up, I choose to be a winner.
Okay.
I choose to be a winner for myself. I choose to be a winner for my family. I choose to be a winner for the fans that wake up and say, yo, this EFYA song took me through so much. All these years I've always been by your side. You know, it's that whole thing that like you have in you that says like, oh, bro, yeah, I know that I've been an independent artist for almost 15 years. But I'm not going to stop because I'm not signed to a label. You know, I'm still going to do what I got to do because I know my purpose.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Man. I love this vibe. What is your slogan in life?
Oh, my slogan in life is, it's not easy, but it can be done.
It's not easy.
Yes.
But it can be done.
Yes. Also because the things I want, they're not easy to get. No, at all. But that's because I give myself, you know, challenges.
Yeah.
For whatever it is that I feel like I've done today, I would like to challenge myself and be on a different level with that situation. Yeah. I want to be a master of my profession, which is why I train. Yeah. If you want to be good at something, you have to train at it. I'll never stop singing. Even when I have a like sore throat, I'll be trying to sing in the sore throat so that if I gotta do a show, if I have to do a show when I have a sore throat, there's a way that I have practiced that I can sing. You will not know that I have a sore throat.
For real.
Ungodly. It's crazy. And
You
my
have
friends
a
that
way
know,
around that.
my friends that know,
Sore throat.
know how I would do it. So depending on what kind of voice you have, you can learn how to sing in all your registers. I have a very high voice.
Yes.
Like, I can talk with a high girl voice, but this is my comfort zone. So I will not like come lower or higher than that because I want to be comfortable. Also, it makes me feel powerful when I talk like that.
Shit.
Yeah. But like girls normally have like high voices where it's very like high pitch and women and all of that
feminine
stuff. Yeah. So the same way you can change your talking voice, you can also change your like singing voice.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
You understand? So even if I have to sing like this, I have trained myself in a way where I can sing like that. Yeah.
Show some love to that. Have a beautiful I love this one so much. And so this is the part where you pause the video, head straight into the comment section. We have a link to No More Tears. The EP is out. Go and listen to all the songs and then you come back for the final part of it. Final advice to people who are watching us right now.
Hi guys.
And they want to be like EFYA or they want to be more than EFYA.
Wow.
They've seen stuff about you that they like, they idolize so much. What do you want to tell them?
I want to tell you that I am putting together a creative team of upcoming producers and songwriters.
Yeah.
Okay, what we want to do is we want you to get the opportunity to work with me firsthand on something that can become amazing so that I can give you the platform to basically exhibit what it is that you have.
Wow.
And I'm looking for amazing songwriters and producers. Don't overthink it. I want you to be yourself so that we can find the magic in you. And I think the magic that you have with the magic that I have, plus the magic that I'm also learning because I'm always continuously learning. I want to expand my craft and also like be greater than I already am. Yeah. So you can hit me up. There's an email that's in all my socials. It's gonna be ginghamworkspace@gmail.com. So in the next 2 weeks, this will be out already.
Yeah.
So in the next 2 weeks, you can send an email of a song that you wrote and demos, guys. I'm not trying to get the whole thing. I would like some demos. I want to make it clear so that it's not like you have to send me the full song. I want to hear some demos so that I also want to be able to connect more with the young upcoming artists just to help them, give them the right direction and also be able to impact them with what it is that I have also learned from doing what it is that I do so amazingly well. So that is mostly that's the project for between now and when we drop the next EP. Yes, I would love to do that. And I think people have been telling me to do it for a couple of years now. So I think this will be a great time. And after seeing the TGMA Awards, I don't know anybody that wouldn't want to, get the source. But I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to give you guys the info. Once again, it's going to be Gingham Workspace at gmail.com. Let's get it. Let's link up. But also, this is the real gist.
Yeah. Flow.
If you want to be an artist, right? Especially like in Ghana, I can't give you all the rules and tricks. But I can tell you that just like, that young guy, what was his name? SK something. Na 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 na.
SK Blinks?
No, the small boy. He just
Safuniwa.
Yes, right?
Yeah, Safuniwa.
Isn't he the cutest? He's so adorable. Oh my God. Yes. So I'm just saying, just like how he thought that nobody will ever hear him, right?
Yeah.
Just keep going. Post your content. Post it every day if you have to. And, one day something will happen for you. But also you have to work smart so that you get the right people around you that will propel you and your craft. But truly, we are in the age of like social media and nothing is impossible. So I'm looking forward to more amazing artists coming out of Ghana.
Yes.
And I'm sending everybody good energy. And just know that once you know that you're special, nobody can tell you otherwise. Because honestly, in the end, your mindset or your thought of who you are is what people will see that you are. God bless you.
I love this one. Love this one so much. And on behalf of the team here, super grateful for having you on the show.
You.
I really enjoyed every bit of it. As mind-blowing. I asked every artist that sits on my couch this question. And I want to ask you, what is that one thing that you know now that you wish you had known before stepping into the music business?
Wow. What is one thing that I know now? Not everybody's your friend.
Real. Fact.
I think that it would be something that, that's great info to get in the beginning. Right? Because everybody loves you when you pop in.
Yeah.
Right? But depending on how your journey goes, you realize as you go down the road that not everybody's your friend.
Takes a curve and then boys are for one side.
Yeah. So that's a good lesson to carry in your pocket. Yeah. And just be 10 toes in and fear no man.
Fear no man or woman.
Or woman, in the sense where man is not God.
Okay.
And it's God that makes hits.
It's God that makes hits.
Yes.
I love that one.
Gang.
Thanks a lot for joining us, EFYA. New project is out. Head straight into the comment section, listen to it, and then give us feedback. My name is DJ Slim. Keep it real, because street is always what? Watching.